know Russia means red, right? Anyway.
Russia
Go ahead.
represents the bear.
Now, yes, that's part of it. That's the reason. You know that. You hear that? He said it represents the bear. Why? Right? Because he take the attribute of Persia. So you do know that you are of the image of the beast. You are. Yeah, you are of the image of the beast. We just read it for you. You yourself agreed that it's a European. So now you can change your mind. Because ain't nobody. Are you white or red?
Caucasian.
Caucasian, okay, good. That shows that you are them. You who dwell in the cleft of the rock or the cliff of the rock.
Yes.
What? The Caucasus Mountain, right? The Caucasus Mountain. Now you said Caucasian, that's you admit that your people were living in the cleft of the rock in Caucasus Mountain, next to Georgia, Russia.
I wasn't born there.
I don't care if you were born there.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Read that. Start at verse 1.
Revelation chapter 12 and verse 1.
Uh-huh.
And there appeared a great wonder in heaven.
You see that? There appear a great wonder in heaven.
A woman clothed with the sun and the moon.
They said a woman clothed with the sun. You know, the whole thing is a big what?
It's a big what?
Metaphor. So it's a metaphor, allegory. It is. So the woman represents the nation of Israel. They're going to make it clear further. You know?
Under her feet
Under her feet,
and upon
with the moon under her feet,
upon her head a crown of 12 stars.
the crown of 12 stars represent the 12 tribes of Israel. The woman represents Israel. Go ahead.
And she, being with child, cried, travailing in birth and pain to be delivered. And there appeared another wonder in heaven.
There's another wonder that appeared in heaven.
And behold, a great red dragon.
A great red dragon. A great, what color was that dragon?
Red.
Red dragon. So the dragon represents what nation? There's a nation that is born red. You understand what I'm saying? A nation born red. The beast, read it again.
Verse 3. And there appeared another wonder in heaven. And behold, a great red dragon.
A great red dragon.
Having 7 heads.
7 heads, that what? The 7 empires.
And 10 horns.
That's the EU.
And 7 crowns upon her head, upon his head.
Okay, so what nation on the planet that was born red? You don't remember? Let's go to Genesis. God tells you, everything is recorded in the Bible. It's in the allegory. So that red nation had 7 heads, right? So we're going to go to the heads too.
Genesis 25 and verse 24. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, being there were twins in a womb, and the first came out red.
The first came out, Rebecca, that's Rebecca. Rebecca had twins in her womb. The first child came out
red, all over, like in hairy garment.
So the first, say it again. Say it again.
But he doesn't need to scream.
Yes, he does.
We can hear him.
And the first came out red.
It's not just for you, it's for everybody else. Yeah.
All over, like in hairy garment.
It was red all over like a hairy garment. So the red dragon is that child that was born red. What was his name?
And they called his name Esau.
They call his name Esau. You have the baby. So they call the red child Esau. So now let's go back. So let's go back. Read verse 3 again.
Revelation chapter 12 and verse 3.
All right, go ahead.
And there appeared another wonder in heaven. And behold, a great red dragon.
A great red nation that was born red.
Having 7 heads.
The 7 heads of that nation was what? The first one was the Greece. the Romans, the Spaniards, the Spain, France, Germany, Russia, and Great Britain. You know Russia means red, right? Anyway,
Russia
go ahead.
represents the bear.
Now, yes, that's part of it. That's the reason. You know that. You hear that? He said it represents the bear. Why? Right? Because it takes the attribute of Persia. That's the reason why. So you know it's about a race. Try to talk about is it that guy in Israel?
And 7 crowns upon his head.
Jump to verse 9.
Verse 9. And the great dragon was cast out, that whole serpent called the devil and Satan.
Yeah, that nation like Greece, those people descended from these people, right? No, not just the Roman Empire, the Grecians, England, all the whole European. It says what? What is it called?
Called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world.
That's what the devil means, deceiver. Who deceived the whole world into believing that the Messiah looked like this? Was it the Pope?
Probably.
Probably. The Pope was not around yet. I mean, some of we're talking about this Pope here was not around yet. Who deceived the whole world into believing that the Messiah, Jesus Christ, is a Caucasian with blue eyes and blonde hair?
Can I answer your question?
Yeah, after you answer my question, who deceived them?
Why does that significance have anything to do with the actual Word of God?
Oh, that is, what thing we're reading right now?
Right.
What are we reading?
Right.
We're not reading right. What are we reading?
It's the color of his skin, right? You're concerned about that.
If I'm concerned about that, I'm concerned about truth.
Okay.
Bring it out.
We don't know biblically because the Bible doesn't say what color he was.
Okay,
So
no
the
problem.
question is, why does that matter? That's not the issue. The issue is the Word.
You know why it matters? Because truth always matters.
That's right.
Is that true?
I agree with that.
Okay. Now, give me what you got. Give me 2 Corinthians 11. Right? Give me 2 Corinthians 11. I'm gonna show you why it matters. Right? This is why it matters. 11.
2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 4. For if he that cometh preacheth another Jesus,
You hear that? For if he that cometh, that nation that gonna come,
preacheth another Jesus,
preaching another what?
another Jesus, whom we have not preached.
So how would we know somebody preaching us another Jesus if we don't know the real one? You know why it's important? Because it's a warning. So we will not be deceived by a different one that was never mentioned in the Bible. That's why it's mentioned. Now give me Revelation.
Revelation chapter 1 and verse 14.
Revelation 1 and 1.
Verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
The revealing of Jesus Christ, which you say is not in the Bible.
No, I said color.
Oh, we go see color in the Bible. We will see color. Yeah?
Which God gave unto him to show unto his servant.
God said, give it to him to show unto his servants ourselves
Things which must shortly come to pass.
Okay? So now we're going to go straight to the description of Jesus Christ. We're going to see if he resembles this depiction that they have. That they've been pushing out since the 1400s with the Renaissance era. That your people came with, right? Yeah, the Romans. They come with the Renaissance era. That's when they start changing the images. Right here, look. This is iconoclasm, where they're whitewashing the images. Before that, all the images of the Messiah was black. Until the Renaissance era. 14.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
He said the hair on his head and his beard, they were white in color,
like wool.
woolly in texture. We both know this is not no woolly hair. Woolly hair is what type of hair? The afro hair, the nappy hair, kinky hair of the Negro. You know that. Oh, I'm saying you don't have to. We can see through you. So you don't have to pretend. You can just be you. All right. They say his hair was woolly, kinky, just like his hair. Go ahead.
As white as snow.
Very white. And none of those images that was given to us from the time of the Renaissance till today ever had white hair.
Right.
Read? Or woolly in texture.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
His eyes were as a flame of fire in color, meaning he was reddish. Just like,
Yeah, you realize that was that phrase is representing him when he is in heaven.
okay,
as the
so
judge, as the judge.
so that means the heavenly body is black.
No, what I'm saying is everything you just described Jesus as the Father himself. And
No.
as God.
Keep going. Now,
judge and jury.
that's his color. Remember, when we read 11, once did not John walk with Christ? Was he not his disciple? Once he turned around, he said, that looks like the Son of Man. Because he was the same color as he was before he died. That's how he was able to say he looks like him.
You know?
There's no mistake. There's no mistake. We stay in the scripture. Our mind is sound, sober. Go ahead.
Verse 15.
Uh-huh.
And his feet.
Now he look at his feet. Do I have that thing in my pocket? Yes, I do. Go ahead. He look at his feet.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
What color is brass?
Gray, whatever.
Say it again.
Gray.
Green.
Gray.
Gray. Brass is gray. This is
Color.
brass.
That's pennies.
Yeah, it's brass.
Oh yes, that's right.
That's
Brown.
brass.
Brown.
Uh-huh. Yeah. We ain't come here not know what we're talking about.
I was thinking of the corner.
No, brass. Not. When you say nickel, you always say the silver coins. Come on, man. Don't play again. Go ahead.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
His feet was like unto fine brass. All these brothers here, they brass colored. But him, myself, we look like we burn brass. But they're all brass. You know what I'm saying? The brothers of color. Go ahead.
As if they burned in a furnace.
Now let's take the brass, which is already brown, my brother. This is brown, right? If you burn this, what color would it be?
Brown.
Huh? You know white rice? Yeah. You ever burn white rice before? When you burn it, what color it gets? Brown. Anything you burn becomes brown, man?
Black.
Go ahead, man. Don't let people talk for you. You know, you've seen it. It becomes black. He said Jesus Christ was so brown, it looks as if he was burnt. And then he said, is there color in the Bible? Let's get the color for you. Let's see if the word color in the Bible. Okay? So we're going to do you that favor. And I know you read the Bible. That's why you stay here. You want to see, you want to check and see how much we know. Now, we're talking about the so-called black and Hispanics and Native Americans, that they are the children of Israel according to the Bible. When you read the Bible, they're talking about the children of Israel. You're talking about your ancestors.
That's right.
You understand? So it's not just a book when you read it and you picture European people because of movies. Read that.
The book of Daniel, chapter 10, verse 5. Then I lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen.
That certain man was Jesus Christ. Read on.
Whose loins were girded with the fine gold of Uphaz.
Brother decked out. Go ahead.
His body also was like the beryl.
He had a green garment on.
And his face as the appearance of lightning.
That's him in his glory. Go ahead.
And his eyes as the lamp of fire.
Just like we read in Revelation. Eyes like a lamp of fire. Red.
And his arms and his feet.
Listen. And his what?
And his arms and his feet like in color.
Oh, stay right there. Didn't you say that there was no color in the Bible?
What does it say?
Oh, yeah, read it for him.
And his arms and his feet like in color to polish brass.
How you polish brass? You burn it in the furnace. It tells you Jesus Christ was a man of color.
That's right.
Black man.
Right.
So now your ancestors and yourself is pushing this. So now he says that Jesus Christ was a black man.
That's right.
Understand what I'm saying? So he knows that. I'm pretty sure he's a man that traveled through Europe. In Europe, most of the European knows that the children of Israel are black. Right? Yeah, you know. Come on, man. This guy.
This guy was. I have a question.
Yes, you have many questions.
Yes, I do. Do you know who built the pyramids?
That was on this side?
The pyramids.
On this side?
All.
That was on this side in Americas?
No, the pyramids that are in
First.
If I know who built them, I know the Israelites built some of them. Our ancestors built some of them.
Do you know that the giants helped?
Say it again?
The giants helped.
Man, listen, man. As you see what we've been teaching, automatically you know that, because you keep pushing some, say, let me see how much you know. But listen, man, we're not ignorant here.
That's right.
We know exactly what's what.
Right.
Okay? So now we just,
You do know that, right?
so you do know that you are of the image of the beast. You are. Yeah, you are of the image of the beast. We just read it for you. You yourself agreed that it's a European. So now you can change your mind. Because ain't nobody, are you white or red?
Caucasian.
Caucasian, okay, good. That shows that you are them. Because the Bible describes that. Give me that in Job. No, give me Obadiah. Caucasian, your ancestors from where? Italy?
Bring it out.
Where?
Here.
Come on, man. They were not all from here. They came here and found the natives here.
My father was from Germany.
Germany, right? Okay.
German descent.
Okay. So, I mean, your people moved there.
German descent.
I hear you. Give me Obadiah.
The book of Obadiah, verse 1. The vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord God,
Read.
concerning Edom.
Concerning your people,
We have heard a rumor from the Lord. An ambassador
give me
said,
the cleft of the rock. No, I'm talking about image. Give me that. Read.
We have heard a rumor from the Lord. An ambassador said among the heathen, Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Verse 3. The pride of thine heart have deceived thee.
God said the pride of the white man's heart have deceived them. Read.
Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock.
You who dwell in the cleft of the rock, or the cliff of the rock.
Yes.
What? The Caucasus Mountain, right? The Caucasus Mountain. Now you say Caucasian. That's you admit that your people were living in the cleft of the rock in Caucasus Mountain, next to Georgia, Russia.
I wasn't born there.
I don't care if you were born there. So your people from there, you were not born there, but you say you're Caucasian, right? So that means you're from the cleft of the rock.
Right.
Okay, that's the Caucasus Mountain. God is describing it. Let me show you. You see this brother here? He's feel very much at home. That's history. Feel very much at home. You see that? That's the cleft of the rock. They were living there. They were living there during the what? When? During the Middle Ages. Okay? During that time, they were living there. That's where you were living. That's why you call yourself Caucasian. From the Caucasus Mountain. Thank you very much.
I didn't write anything.
Yeah, you wrote it. He knows what he said. He said, I ain't wrote it.
I didn't choose to be
Read it
white.
again.
The pride of thine heart have deceived thee.
Okay. God said the pride of your heart deceived
He
you.
made me white.
Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock,
You that dwell in the cleft of the rock, read on.
whose habitation is high.
Whose habitation is high. Just like the cliff of the Caucasus Mountain was high when y'all living in the hole of the rocks. It's the same way you guys got skyscrapers all over the world. Read.
That saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
That's what the white race said. So-called white, because you're actually red. They said, who can bring me down to the ground? Meaning, who can take my strictly of my power? Read.
Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle.
Whoa, read that part again.
Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle.
So, which race exalt themselves as the eagle? That got the emblem. Okay, you said that you're from Germany, right? I'm pretty sure when
Wish I wasn't.
you wish you wasn't. Hey, you should wish that. You should wish that I'm saying you should very much wish that.
This is very insulting.
How is it insulting?
I'm a daughter of Holocaust survivors.
Okay, that's good.
And what you're doing is disrespectful to my mother who was in a concentration camp, my father who was in the war.
Let me show you something. This right there, not only insulting, it's very disrespectful to take, you say you of the Holocaust, that means you're Jewish, to finance your other tribes, your other fellow white folks. You finance it and provide those books to carry. Step back.
You have no idea
to finance the slave trade. Step back.
My father came from a family.
Listen, there's Corona. Step back. There's Corona.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.